So hello everyone to the JS guy. For today's video we'll see about group by. It is a question of JSON. So far we have covered almost 22 questions out of 35. So there are more remaining eight more questions we're going to solve in this playlist. And I have made a separate playlist for JavaScript 30 days. So I request you to save that playlist. So now let's move towards our question. And what our question says that it's a medium level question, but it should not be in a medium level question. It should be a easy level question. If you understand the concept, it is very easy. Okay. So what question says, write a code that enhance all the arrays such that you can call the array that group function. Basically, you have to make a group array.group where some argument has been passed in the name of fn method on the array. It will return a grouped version of the array. So basically what it will tell that it will return a grouped version of array. Okay. A grouped array is an object where each key is the output of the fn arr of I, function of array of I. Okay. And each value is an array containing all items in the original array with that key. So the provided callback function. Okay, so grouped array is basically saying that where each key is the output of a function, where individual key is the output of this function. It may be anything, and each value in an array containing all items in the original array. Okay, so the provided callback fn will be accept an array in the array and return a string key. The order of each. Okay, so the provided the callback function, it will be accept and the item in the array and return a string key. It will return a string key. We'll see the example. The order of each value should be order the item appear in the array. Any order of key is acceptable. Means any order it will be accepted. So we'll try to return it in the form of array because it will be easy. Okay. So please solve it without load as underscore group by function. Okay, we'll also see the method how load as underscore means variable name dot group by function uses. So first thing, let me explain you some example. So it actually telling us that we have to the function has given some array where there are some individual id which consist of key. So basically we have to fetch the key value and we have to match the key with the id, and if there are multiple key with the same if there are multiple id with the same key, then we have to simply group them. And if there are another number like here example it is 1 is single, we have to make a single group to 1, and secondly we have to make the single group to 2. So the output should be 1 as a string we have given, and the array of id 1, and the second object will be id of 2. So id of 1. Okay, and the second object we have, it is id 2. Here you can go to the explanation also. In second example, I'm saying that it said this 1 2 3 1 3 5 1 5 9. Okay, so basically there is a function of list which will return the string of O. Not O, it's 0. So we have to group the order in the form of 1. Means the first value of it will be 1, then we have to group them. So if it is says that 2, then we have to group them according to this second indices. So it giving us the 1. So where 1 is present, we have to group. For example, 1 2 3 we have to make a group. 1 3 5 we have to add in the existing group, and the same as with this. So we can do this in the form like that. So here also you can go to the examples. So let's see. We have to use the code by using reduce method. If you don't know what is reduce method, I have also covered this thing in my some videos, so I request you to go through that video. So simply we have to here there is no parameter given like array or anything, so we have to use this keyword as we have seen in our last video. So we have to return simply this dot reduce function. So we have to reduce the what we have to reduce. Firstly, I am using a arrow function. You can use anything. So I'm using group, okay, as a keyword and as a parameter, and I'm using item as a another parameter, and simply I will open a arrow function. So I just write here some code. What we have to make a constant key value. Why it is need of constant key value we'll see in the next part. I mean in some minutes, couple of minutes. So we have to we don't want to change the key value, so we have to make a constant variable. So we have to give a item of function of item. Okay, itm. You can use any variable as you want. So you have to now check if there is no group. Okay, if there is no group, so we can directly use not operator, and you have to say if there is no group of key. Okay, so it will take group of key like that. So if there is no key, then you have to group. Okay, then simply have to what we have to say that let us group them. So let's group them. If there is no group of key, then we have to group them simply. So we have to pass the key here, and we have to simply pass a empty array just to push. We have to push the method. Okay, so getting out of the if block, and you have to simply do here, we have to group the key, and we have to push into where, into item, where item is initially empty. Okay, now we have to simply return the grouped. Okay, a return group. Okay, so after coming out the this method where we have to return the first thing, we have to return in the very first thing it is stated, we have to return a grouped version. So this make our code a group version. I have to simply return this dot reduce. So okay, okay, I think our code has been implemented well. So let's cross check everything. So yes, the after making this return function, return array, we have to return a empty object, because if there is any conflict, it will definitely do that. So why we have written this empty object is to prevent the third output, because if there is any means consist of the string function, you can directly do that. So we have to run the code now. Okay, it's getting okay, unexpected tokens. So okay, I don't think it needed actually. So let's try to run this code once again. Oh, okay guys, so I think I made a mistake here. I have to use this push as a small p, and I have to submit, and I also use an empty object to return here after the curly braces. And so let me try to run this code. Yes, it's accept all the three cases, and let me submit the code. I think this video is little confusion, so I will try to. If you have any doubts, you can definitely comment me and ask me anything if you have any doubt. And I request you to watch this video from the beginning once again. And if you feel anything doubt, you can directly comment me. I will reply within some couple of minutes. So that's all for today. Let's meet tomorrow. Thank you.